Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel. For today's video I will be unboxing the winter edition of the FABFITFUN box. I'm probably the last person to be uploading a unboxing of this box because it's been out for quite some time, but I haven't long received it. It might be of interest to you, it might still be available at the point my video uploads. I don't know, but because I was filming something else and it had arrived, I did want to kind of show you what I got and share my thoughts on it. For those of you who don't know, if you haven't seen the millions of sponsored videos about this box, it is a seasonal subscription box and sent to you every 3 months. I believe the box full price is $49.99. I don't think you pay shipping if you order to the US. If you order to the UK, you pay shipping of $10 plus taxes, which amount to about $10 as well. So it can be kind of pushing the $70 price range at the point you get to check out if you are in the UK. I've gone to purchase this box I think every season since spring because of seeing the multitude of unboxings that you do. I see so many people being kind of hashtag FabFitFun partner. It's not an issue to me, I don't mind that they do that because I am really nosy and do like seeing what's in the boxes. But then it makes people like me want to buy it when I don't necessarily need it. And also because I can be a little bit cheap with things, especially kind of lifestyle and skincare things, I didn't want to pay the price of the box full price basically. So again, numerous times gone to purchase it, people have $10 off codes. I go to use one of them, but it was still coming in at around £60 with the conversion and things, which is quite an investment in my opinion. So when I seen that they were releasing the boxes for 40% off, there was numerous different kind of 40% off codes going around. Sponsored posts on Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, YouTube. I don't think there wasn't a single place or social media place that I wasn't seeing this 40% off flashing at me daily. So because I did get a little bit of money for Christmas and I was only going to spend it on makeup that I don't need, I thought I'd ordered a subscription box that I don't need. I did bite the bullet and I did go for it. So with the 40% off, it did take it down to, I think it was $30. And then with the shipping and the tax and everything, I think it ended up being about $49.99. And then it actually came out my bank, I think it was £37. Still quite a pricey box, but through all of the unboxings that I'd seen, which was probably at least 10 unboxings, each one had kind of contained an item that I wanted. So I did justify the cost because I was going to get something that I wanted. Every single person I'd seen do an unboxing, they were getting a makeup eraser. So I took the risk and thought, well, that's half the price of what I'm going to pay for the box. And there were a few other things. I think there was like a Bluetooth speaker, there was some slippers, and cooking utensils all looked really good and ones that I wanted in my box. It wasn't until after I ordered that I realised the 40% release was actually like a second edition. So the impression that I got, again, after I'd ordered, was that it wasn't going to contain quite a few of the products that I'd seen on the unboxings. And that did slightly disappoint me before I'd even received the box. So let me now show you the items that I did receive, and then I'll go through what the price and value of each item is, and then I'll let you know what I would pay for them and what they're worth to me. I think I may have chose to film this video at the wrong time. I did recently take a break from uploading on YouTube because I had an exam that I had to do at the end of January that I was studying for. At the point I'm filming this, it's not long after I took that exam, and I don't think I did very well, so I'm not in the most positive mind frame at the moment. So if this video comes across very negative, I'm sorry, but I probably should have filmed it when I was in a better mood. Kind of filming it as a way to distract me, and maybe filming this box wasn't the best idea. So apologies for the negative mood and the kind of downer on things, but I'm just a bit annoyed at myself for not doing very well in the exam. But this is how the box comes. It is a rather large box, and the sort of illustrations on the box are always really nice and really sort of eye-catching and pretty. I think the autumn packaging of the box was one of my favourites that I've seen. I do believe that the one that people have been getting if they was signed up straight away, I think it was like a darker blue. I don't think it was like these colours. So I knew straight away that I had got a sort of second edition one. And there is actually a sticker on the back that says FABFITFUN Post Winter Box. So I take that to basically be the dregs box. So, and I think if I would have known that there wasn't going to be a good chance of me getting things I'd seen in winter box unboxings, and then I definitely wouldn't have gone for it. So lesson learned with that one. Inside the box, gorgeous packaging. Then you have the little magazine, which does have a few pages containing all the items that were available in this edit, as well as their prices. So with this box, there is some customization available in it. I think there's 2 levels of subscription. There's just the normal seasonal member, and then there's an annual select member. So I think the select members get basically first dibs on all of the items. I don't know how many items you get to choose. I've got 8 in my box. I think that is how many you get. I think you do get 8. I don't know how many of those 8 are customizable. I was able to choose 3, but from the selection of products that were available for each of those 3, there wasn't much choice. There wasn't anything that immediately jumped out at me of, yes, I want to try that. So I will show you the customized products first. So these are the ones that I did actually choose, but they are kind of all the best of a bad bunch. First choice I made was for this Kate Somerville goat milk, and this is a moisturising cream that conditions and restores. The reason I chose this is because I know Kate Somerville is a pricey brand, and when I've looked this up online on UK websites, what they say the worth is in dollars is pretty much spot on. So in a way, I'm kind of hoping that I don't fall in love with this product, because I will not be paying the full size price for it. Decent size tub. It is a 50ml pot. Yeah, 50ml pot, and the actual product itself is extremely liquidy. So I'll see what it's like, but it's not something I desperately need, but say there wasn't much else other choice. The next item I picked was this bobble hat, and this is from the brand Genie, which is Eugenia Kim. Never heard of it, but the hat itself looks absolutely massive, and the bobble itself is pretty huge as well. Obviously I won't put it on to show you now because I have a headband on, but it does fit okay. I do have to roll this up quite high for it to be able to fit me, otherwise my head kind of stops about here, and then all this is sort of sitting on top of my head. So it's, for my shaped head or whatever, it is quite ill-fitting. I do have to tweak it a bit, but it is super cozy, and if we do get a more colder winter here, then it will definitely keep my ears and my head warm and stuff. So it is a nice hat. Didn't really need one, I do already have one, but again, there wasn't much choice. There was, I think it was this and then a couple of scarves, but I didn't like the patterns on the scarves, so that's why I went with the hat. Final item I chose was this Winky Lux eyeshadow palette. This is the Mini Latte Kitten palette. I think all of their palettes are kitten themed in some way. I mean, the packaging is absolutely gorgeous. I don't think I'd appreciated that it was a mini palette, but I think I was getting mixed up with the Beauty Bakery one, which I believe was in the normal winter box. So this is only a mini palette, which I don't have any problems with mini palettes, and the shades are really nice. I've never tried anything from Winky Lux, so I suppose it was a good way to try the brand. And these kind of are my sort of tones. It was either this or I think one of the makeup options, it was I think it was an Ico eyeliner, or it was a black eyeliner of some sort, which I definitely don't need. It was the Tarte Light Camera Lashes mascara. I've tried in the past and it's an okay mascara, but it's definitely not a favourite, and I would rather try something from a new brand than get something that was just an okay product to me. So those are the 3 items that I chose, and then everything else that I got was a surprise. The first one is a set of under eye masks from Black, and this contains 5 under eye masks. I've heard of this brand before, but I've never tried anything from them. And as of late, due to sort of more lack of sleep than usual, I have been using under eye masks a bit more frequently, and I've not long finished the last pair that I had, so this is kind of good timing because I didn't have any new under eye masks. The next thing we have is this, I think the brand is Sealer, and this is Creme de la Creme, the very best cream. Luxurious body cream formulated with Canadian botanicals, refreshing orange, grapefruit essential oils that leaves skin decadently scented. It's sealed and I haven't took the seal off the top, so I've not been able to smell it just yet. Packaging is quite cool and it does look nice and luxurious, but I'm a really lazy person when it comes to moisturising. I've already got plenty of moisturisers in my collection that I just don't work my way through, because I tend to do a lot of my moisturising in the shower with kind of wash off moisturisers. So I may or may not open this one yet, and I might maybe stick it in a future giveaway or something. It is a decent size, it is 75ml, but I'm just not a massive fan of receiving body creams or moisturisers and things like that. Next item I got was this notebook, and this is from Stone Cold Fox. The packaging of this is absolutely gorgeous. It is hardback and it is just a lined notepad. And again, from the videos I'd seen of the other boxes, a lot of people appeared to get planners, which I think I would have preferred. I don't tend to use an actual notebook, especially one like this, very often. I tend to just go for the pads where you can rip the pages out, because I'm usually making notes for videos or something. But I was kind of looking for a planner, and because I'd seen planners appear in quite a few people's videos, I was hoping I'd get one of them. And when I first opened the box and seen this, I thought I had, but say it's just a notepad really. So this was a bit of a disappointing product, but say don't get me wrong, it's an absolutely gorgeous design on it, but yeah, I was hoping it would be a planner. Next we have this Grace and Stella Spray All Day Rose Spray. This is a hydrating rose facial spray. This is one that I did see appear in a lot of people's boxes, so I think this was, in most people's boxes, to be honest, and it is just a hydrating facial spray. I'm not a huge fan of things that are rose scented, and it is quite strongly scented. It is a 240ml bottle, so it is a large bottle, and that will last a long time, especially based on how long my setting sprays last me, and they're probably a quarter of the size of this. I want to check the sprayer on it to kind of see how violent it is. Quite a violent spray to it, so to be fair, once it's sprayed, it's not too bad of a scent. So I might try it on my face, and if it is too strong, it might actually make a nice room spray. It's definitely not something I needed, but if I can maybe use it as a room spray, then it won't be a complete waste. The final product is this, I think you say Spongelle. This is a body washed infused buffer, and this is another one that I've seen in quite a few people's unboxings, and I was quite intrigued by it. It comes like this, and it is pretty kind of rock hard, and it is just basically a sponge infused with body wash. It says it cleanses, exfoliates, hydrates and massages. This might actually be one of my favourite products to get. It smells absolutely amazing. I can't put my finger on the scent, and it doesn't actually say what the scent is, but it smells really nice. It actually smells quite similar to the Imperial Leather Foam Burst that I'm using at the moment, so probably why I like it. So I'm excited to give this one a go, and it just says you place the sponge under the water, squeeze to absorb, massage in a circular motion, and then squeeze out the excess water after use. So I don't know how many uses I'll get out of this, but say I'm definitely excited to give this one a go. So now on to the magazine for the prices of things. Okay, so what's in the box? It does say that total value is between $194.94 and $429. I actually logged onto my account to cancel the subscription basically before they'd hit the spring box money out, and I did have a little list of how much my box was worth. I didn't think to screenshot it before I cancelled my subscription, and now I can't access that screen, but I think I remember the number. The Kate Somerville cream that I got is here, and that says it's worth $65. I've been on, I think they're on Cult Beauty, and it is £60 on Cult Beauty, so I know that is right. But when I had the choice of this, it was kind of these products that I got the choice of as alternatives, which didn't really appeal to me. Then we have the bobble hat, which is worth $60. I don't think I've ever spent much more than £10 on a hat, and $60 would be at least £50, so that is a bit excessive, actually, for one that doesn't fit me very well. Alternatives here were possibly the Bluetooth speaker, which I would have loved to have got, and there's hyaluronic mask, Dr. Brandt Pores No More Luminizer, and then this one over here, which is the 111 Skin Rose Gold Radiance Booster, which is worth $135 for something that I'm not too sure what it actually does, so that is a bit excessive in my opinion. Over the page we have the Winky Look Mini Latte palette, which is what I chose, and that was $20. And then it was an Ico eyeliner, so this was one of my other choices. I could have had the Ico eyeliner or the Tarte Lights Camera Lashes mascara, but I say I chose the palette because I know I don't really like either of those products. I think these resistance bands were also an option when I picked the eyeshadow palette, and I so nearly purchased them. They're worth $34, so that obviously would have bumped the value of my box up, but I don't know when I'd actually use them. A few other things you could have possibly got, a tea diffuser, which is $30, a bangle, which is $38, a double star necklace, which is quite pretty, that would have been quite nice, which is $50, the notebook that I got, which is $30. I would never spend that amount on a notebook. All of these wooden spoons here, which are worth $32. I really have my eye on these because I think they look really nice, and I do need some new utensils in the kitchen. You then got a body cream, $25. Here's the other cream, which is $30. I'm quite cheap when it comes to skincare. An eye mask, which is $40. Why is that $40? A travel eye mask with a cooling insert. Okay, you can buy them for a lot less than $40. Micro polish, $57. Here's the rose facial spray, which is $25. Okay, it is a really decent sized bottle, and setting sprays, I know it's not necessarily a setting spray, it's a hydrating facial mist, but still setting sprays can kind of retail for that, so I can get that kind of price. On the last page here we have a dewy mist, which is $35. A hair cap, Don't Despair Repair Deep Conditioning Hair Cap System, which is $36. I'm glad that kind of does something that isn't just a shower cap, because that is a stupidly priced shower cap. Hydrating Shine Mask, $36. A room spray, which is $18. Spritz your room with exotic tropical fruits, cassis and lime leaves. That would have been really nice. That's kind of my scent, so I would have preferred that to the rose spray, even though that one's cheaper. Some black exfoliating wipes, and then the under eye masks, so they're worth $29. I think I'd prefer the eye masks to the facial wipes, so I got the right thing there. We have a body massager, that would have been nice, that's $20. Texture of the massager, relieve tense muscles and stimulate blood flow. I would really like that. Some stickers that make your blemishes go smaller. Okay. Then we have the Spongel flower thing, which is $16. Hoping I don't fall in love with it and can't go back. Hand cream, $14. Invisibobble, $16. I really don't like those Invisibobbles, they seem to just pull my hair out. Kapari coconut deodorant, no, wouldn't really like that. Some measuring spoons, $16. They would have been quite nice because I did have a nice set of measuring spoons, but they seem to have gone missing, but they were really plastic, so some copper ones would have been nice. And then a jewellery cleaning brush, which was $19. So according to my login, the total value of the items I received is $275. My box paid before it was converted, I think, was $50. So on that basis, I have got kind of 5 times the value. But with regards to what the box is worth to me, it is definitely not $275. But what I would personally pay, I think for this, because I'd be intrigued to try it, I would £8 to £10 I'd probably pay for this. For 5 under eye masks, I'd probably pay, say, like £10 for that. I wouldn't purchase this, so this is technically like worth nothing to me. This one is a hard one to price because I don't know if I'm going to use it for its purpose, and I think I'm only going to be using it to use it so it doesn't go to waste. So I would maybe pay, I'd say £8 for this one. The notebook, I've seen ones very similar to this in Paper Chase, which is a bit more of a pricier brand, and they are about sort of £5 or £6. So because it is just a straight lined notebook, I would say £5 for this. So now we're on what, about £31, so we're getting closer. For this Kate Somerville cream, this is another one that's quite hard to gauge because I do appreciate it is a really expensive brand. I personally would never spend £60 on a cream. I struggle to repurchase tart creams that I love that are £30. I might pay £10 for it. I know that's really bad, but that's just, I don't know, £10 for this one. Then we have this hat. To put it into perspective, the hat that I'm currently wearing and loving, I paid £1 for in Primark, and the bobble hat that I had before that, I think I paid £2 for in Primark. So that gives you a kind of level of what I pay for bobble hats. Yes, okay, it is thicker, it is more luxurious feeling. So I would say I'd pay £8 for this. Final product is the Winky Lux eyeshadow palette. This one says $20, but I would pay, if it's worth 20, I'd say I'd pay like £12 for this, because I think $20 is about £16, but I'd say I'd pay £12 for this. So let's total it up for roughly £60. So I've paid, it was just shy of 38, I think it was £37.77, and I've got, to me, £60 worth of product. So okay, I haven't lost, but I've also got products here that I didn't know I needed. I don't need these really. These will be really, really nice to try, so I'm excited about these. It'll be nice to try something from Winky Lux. I do like the hat that I have, but it is a thinner hat, so if it does get really cold here, then this will be handy. But these products, and obviously this one, which I didn't give any value to, are kind of just like extras that I don't really need. But then again, I was subscribed to Glossybox for however long, and I didn't need any of those items that they sent me either. I'm being sort of quite Debbie Downer about it, but I think it's just because I didn't get what I thought I was going to get. And I say I have cancelled for the spring box. Overall, FabFitFun was a bit of a disappointing experience for me, and it does put me off trying it again in the future. But because of the absolute bombardment of adverts, I can't say that I'm not going to be tempted again, because I know how my mind works. But that's it for today's video. If you did enjoy it, please give it a thumbs up and subscribe if you're not already. Thanks.